Hey, what's going on, guys? It's AfroLegacy, and welcome back to the second channel. Today, we're doing something a little bit different. We're not going to do just my normal reaction video. We're doing something a bit more insightful, let's say. Welcome to a brand new series, Throwback Thursdays. I feel like I don't have to explain the concept because Throwback Thursdays is obviously very well known, but I'm still going to. In this series, we're going to be taking some of our favorite Nerdcore artists I've been reacting to forever now, and we're going to go back on their channel to around the time I first found their videos. I've been listening to a lot of these artists for years at this point, so I think it'd be interesting if we just run back in time, see what they used to be like. We're going to look at some of their older videos, like multiple videos, just to watch the growth over the years, because I just think it'd be really, really fun, and some of you probably haven't heard a lot of these older songs, especially because they've been doing it for so long. So today, first person we're going to be checking out is Rustage. Of course, one of the people I've been reacting to for the longest on this channel. Someone who has one of the some of the most reactions I've done on this channel. And an artist I've been listening to for, again, years at this point, and who I really, really like. So yeah, we're going to check out a lot of their older videos and just see how they've grown. I think it'll be really, really interesting. So starting off with the video, I think was the first Rustage thing I heard. Tracer rap, Overwatch. This, oh my god, this is 8 years old. This song is 8 years old. And like, this was around the time I subscribed to his channel. So if you want to know how long I've been in this community, minimum 8 years. But I do really like this one. It's very short. He did a lot of shorter songs back in the day. It was just like, just long verses. But I'm still excited to check this out. I haven't heard this in a while, so this should be good.
Yeah. Stop for a minute, pause, take a breath and just drop for a minute. It's all in my head, I won't flop cause I'm winning. I soar to my best and start climbing every moment cause the top is my limit. Going faster.
He sounds so different. He sounds so different. Oh, crazy what 8 years can do as change. He sounds so different compared to what he is now.
Moment cause the top is my limit. Going faster, making every second I reckon that I'm the master. Letting out my anger on something just like a blaster. Pew pew cause a disaster. Grow up, rip it off like a plaster. They call me Tracer cause I've outlined your death. Your last breath, leave you like a scene from Macbeth. It's theft. I'm stealing time like a buccaneer. Cheers love, the cavalry's here.
It's really good hearing. First, it sounds like there are layers on it. It sounds like there are layers of the vocal, but like, you know, not incredibly well mixed. Absolutely zero ad-libs and shit to flesh out the track. It's just the rap vocals, and I think that's crazy. I think that's crazy compared to like what he does now to like make a track sound so like fat and heavy and full. This sounds really bare bones, which is not an insult. All right, let's make that very clear off the track, off the bat. Not insulting any of his older work. It's just really interesting to hear the difference, and like it has to be pointed out.
Cheers love, the cavalry's here. Set my post bomb, about to explode. When I'm spitting, I'm hitting until I reload. Now your team's gone, I've seen them erode. Cause you're missing, I'm skipping just like a remote. Ha! In a minute I hit it just like a wicket. It's cricket, you gotta take it. I spit it quicker than digits admitted. You would admit it, I fit it, setting my score on fire. Cause when I lit it, I emote.
Yeah.
Take a bullet when
Again, just the backing and layering is not fantastic, but I did love hearing that that scheme. Having the scheme there was just really, really fun.
Free fall, doesn't matter, he'll back when I recall. Yeah. If someone else was the Beatle, I pour your blood on my tar like it's treacle. I'm a chaser, pace your eraser. I might be the winner, use my pistol to erase ya. You can call me the time dictator, or just by my name, the Tracer.
God, going back in time and hearing that, very different from these two tracks which we have reacted to recently, but hearing like the mix on it is obviously incredibly different. You can still sort of hear it in his new stuff too, but like hearing his breaths and stuff is the trace, like none of that is cut out. There's no sort of effect on that to hide the breaths he's taking in the track. It's just wow, it's so weird going back to this and hearing it for the first time. Okay, cool. Let's move on. Right, we are going to jump ahead a little bit. The Tracer track was, like I said before, 8 years ago. This one is 7 years ago. The Doomfist rap Boom. We're not going to be listening to the full song for each one I check out. I feel like that'd be crazy. We're just going to be listening. I just did it for the Tracer one because it's such a short track. But for the rest of these, we'll just be doing parts. Bringing up this one because this dropped the same day, like, the Doomfist trailer dropped or something. Like, the Doomfist was revealed in Overwatch, and Rustage got this out in the same day. So like back in the day, he worked quick, right? You guys nowadays, you're only used to him dropping every 2 weeks. Back in the day, he was fast with it. So I just think it'd be interesting to check out this one. And of course, back in the day, he did a lot of Overwatch tracks because Overwatch is great. Why wouldn't you? So I'm excited to hear this one again. Been a hot minute since I checked out this one. But I think by now he's done, in this year difference, he's done a bit of growth with the layering of the vocals, adding like ad-libs and stuff to flesh out tracks.
Boom, I'm coming through like nothing to lose, like I'll take your head and make it time to I'm breaking in like your paper thin, like that's what you get for messing with Doom.
Yeah, the way the instrumental is like punching with the syllable count, the crap, what am I saying? The layering for the boom and the effects on it just sounds so much better than, again, the Tracer rap only a year before this.
I'm a monster, you wanna mess with me, I'm harder, faster than you'll ever be, destroy your armor, then you're left to bleed, just cause I'm smarter than your whack degree. I'm out your league, I will never show fatigue or set you free, on another murder spree, so let's just see, do you wanna beg or plead, we disagree, you don't know my history, don't miss a beat, ha, I ain't done, my strength is second to none, I feel like breaking your guns, making you run, or leaving you stunned, pound to the ground, crushing your whole body, down to a sound, leaving your world bloody, proud of the sound of hearing your bones crunch, I'm charging up my rocket punch.
Yeah, the flow is, you know, it's a Rustage flow. It's great to see, like, not how messy this is, but just how much tighter and cleaner it is than the recent stuff. One thing I do want you to notice, and I do want to point out, is back here, again, 7 years ago, not trying to criticize, like, early starts to people's career, there aren't bars, per se. Obviously, there's the setup and the schemes and the punch and stuff, but bars in terms of like double entendres and like hidden meanings and stuff aren't present in early Rusted stuff. We will get to the track where I believe that changes. But here he's just saying, I'm going to kill you. Like, there aren't cleverly worded or set up bars or phrases, which, again, not an insult. It's just something you notice that as you get better with making this style of music, that you're going to incorporate more and more in your more recent stuff. And he definitely does that in his more recent stuff. But back here, again, he's just saying, I'm going to kill you.
I'm coming through like nothing to lose, like I'll take your head and make it time to I'm breaking in like your paper thin, like that's what you get for messing with Doomfist. Coming to fighting, there's no use denying that I am a pro. Yep. I'm like a titan, I'm leaving you fighting with what I can show. My whole titan, I'm just like a python, I'm gripping your throat. Now I will go, this is my road, sending a warning to all of my foes. Not locked away, being in a cage I planned for days, staying in wait till I came to break your bones, snap like paper plates.
Okay, I lied. There are a few. Grip like a python, bones snap like paper plates, but like, not crazy, like convoluted or even like super clever bars. But again, we will get to that. Again, I want to make it very clear, I'm not trying to insult early Rustage music, because this is the stuff that I was devouring 7 years ago. This was my shit. But it's just really interesting to notice. It's really interesting to notice. All right, moving on, because I don't want to spend too long on each song. Okay, skipping ahead again, 6 years ago now. I don't feel like this one needs introductions. You've definitely all heard this one. His most viewed track on the channel. His Kakashi track Copy. Like, this one doesn't need introduction. This isn't his most listened to song, or like his most popular song. We will get to that one later. But his most viewed on YouTube, like this is the one that made Rustage switch to doing more anime focused raps, because this one just did so well. Again, as I said before, he did a lot of Overwatch. He was pretty video game focused before. We skipped a couple, but he did like Mario Odyssey, he did Bendy and the Ink Machine, Cuphead, Danganronpa games, but like this is the track that's the reason we have Rustage focusing so hard on anime in the current day. So if you like Rustage anime tracks, you have this one to thank. If you've not listened to this one, or you don't have a like on the video, go do it, because this is the one that's the reason Rustage is where he's at right now. Yeah, like, you've heard this one 1,000 times. I don't need to say anything here. But I had to include it. It's such a pivotal point in this channel.
Copy. Copy, you're never gonna stop me. Sloppy, you really think you got me? Kaki ninjutsu I embody. I'm the copy ninja, call me Hadake Kakashi. Hailing for Konoha, should not running far quicker and hitting your various body parts, stopping you from the start, pacing you through the heart, pulling my headband. You see my Sharingan, like lightning, I'm striking your front, and I'm liking the feeling of over igniting. I'm lighting you up and you're writhing and dying. I'm sighing and tiring and so unsurprising.
It's such that early Rustage flow of like slightly choppy, but like having that consistent fast flow to it. It sounds like iconic early Rustage.
I'm lighting you up and you're writhing and dying. I'm sighing and tiring and so unsurprising. I'm copying different jutsu. I choose to use the cues and prove the moves in which you lose to. With room to, I'm used to hitting fast like staccato. Explain how I'm insane cause I was trained by Minato. Nobody matching my intellect, showing the way that I interject. Cutting you down like again is a pleasant pathetic. My guess is you're incorrect. I'm in to get stronger for the job. I'm the right man. What can you expect from the son of the White Fang?
It's like I mentioned with the Doomfist track, you'll notice there aren't heavy bars. Like, these are lines what people would consider filler lines. You're not saying anything super clever or complex. It's mostly just about the show. And this is Rustage early anime songs, where it is more about the show instead of like crazy written bars. Again, not an insult. It's just an observation that his writing got so much better. From this early stuff. And that's why his third Kakashi track is just so much better than this one, because the writing is crazy. But also just little things to notice. The mixing, again, not top tier. Insane for me to speak because I hate mixing. I can't mix for shit. But if you just listen for a second.
The White Fang, copy, you're never gonna stop me. Sloppy.
It's that. Some stuff that's really hard to mix are those P's and those S sounds. If you go puh, it's just not easy to like make sound good. And same with S, those sort of sounds are just hard to mix. So when you hear copy, sloppy, you can really hear that P just like pushing through. And it's like, you know, again, not crazy good mixing. Not better than probably I could still do now, but it's so interesting to notice that now. But listening to his current stuff, it's like, that's not a problem. His growth is so good.
Copy, you're never gonna stop me. Sloppy, you really think you got me? Kaki ninjutsu I embody. I'm the copy ninja, call me Hadake Kakashi. Copy, you're never gonna stop me. Sloppy, you really think you got me? Kaki ninjutsu I embody. I'm the copy ninja, call me Hadake Kakashi.
Yeah, I just had. Again, we're not gonna listen to the full thing, but this one, you can still see why it's his most viewed song. You can still see why it's his most viewed song. 26 million views on this shit. What are we on about? It's good. It is good. I do. Again, this is like one of like Rustage's not signature songs at this point, but like one of his most famous ones, because you know, look at the views. That's crazy. All right, we are going to keep moving on though. When planning out the songs I was going to pick for this, I didn't know if I was going to include ciphers, but I feel like League of Villains just has to be shared. I just feel like this one has to be shared. This one has so many good moments. Again, not going to listen to the full thing, but at least opening up with Rustage Shigaraki verse, I think it's a good start for this one, because this is good cypher. I like this one. This creepy beat is fantastic. Also, lineup back in the day. This is a crazy lineup of artists. You get these artists on a track nowadays, it's like it would still go kind of stupid.
Came to battle with the masses, crumble, turn them to ashes. Not gonna have a chance if your class is this passive. We're massive. I'm bringing the league into victory, placing fingers individually. 1, 2, 3, watching me pinky make history. Live with these injuries, shatter like glasses. I'm redefining this era. My plan is in motion, it's almost done. My presence will fill you with terror. Inherited power from all for one. I can do this all night. Pick apart the pathetic cult that worships all might.
The backing vocal, again, this is years after the Tracer one we just listened to. The layering of back vocals is so much better. So much better. This was when Rustage was doing weekly drops. When you do weekly drops, you are forced to get better. You know, you're sort of forced to sit in front of your monitor all day, in whatever door he was using, FL Studio, whatever, Ableton, whatever it is, you're forced to be in there for so many hours on end to get tracks out every single week that you are just going to improve because you're so invested into it. But the whispers as the backing vocals on this work really well. And it's such a step up from the Doomfist track we were listening to or such. It's really good.
Massive. I'm bringing the league into victory, placing fingers individually. 1, 2, 3, watching me pinky make history, live these injuries shatter like glass. I'm redefining this era. My plan is in motion, it's almost done. My presence will fill you with terror. Inherited power from all for one. I can do this all night, pick apart the pathetic cult that worships all might. This is what I had to be held onto by my family. Tactician on a mission, you cannot beat all my strategies. Killing and bringing the casualty, the weight in my heart causing agony. Displaying a brain that's amazing, decaying insane, cause I'm making a world for catastrophe.
Again, and you can hear that sort of like early Rustage flow that just became really iconic whenever he did features for either Fable or Daddy Fat Snaps. If you check out early features Rustage did for them, it's that same sort of flow, and it's, you know, it made it so popular because he executes it really well, even 6 years ago.
Strategies, killing and bringing the casualty, the weight in my heart causing agony, displaying a brain that's amazing, decaying insane, cause I'm making a world for catastrophe. Kurogiri, I'm getting really...
I was gonna listen to a bit more, but I'm gonna do these Throwback Thursdays for Schwabity, for Fable, for Conquest. Not every single Thursday, because these videos just take a bit longer than my normal reactions, but I do want to do them at pretty frequently. So, Schwabity, we're going to get back to you. You're getting your own Throwback Thursday video. Do not worry. But I had to hear the Shigaraki verse. Okay, another My Hero track, Overhaul, just because, like, this is, in my opinion, like, peak old Rustage. If you're checking out his older stuff, this is the one where I'm just like, oh god, he hit this one. He hit this one on the head. And, like, again, been a little while since I've heard it, but if my nostalgia and memory serves me right, this was such a good one. Overhaul, this instrumental's really, really good. But I think it's the delivery that really makes this one.
This world is sick, there's a plague upon our nation. Patients stacking up and making an epidemic. We're facing all across the population. Quirks and superpowers taking what was once a normal place into something that needs breaking. Shatter the atom, I put it together, I'll take it apart. These villains and heroes are mentally damaged. I challenge the structure at large, developing fast, ripping your body in half, wearing emotionless mask. Call me the remedy, cause I am mentally, I am the one that's in charge.
The delivery is good. The delivery is really, really good. The flow is great. It's, again, the same. We're almost out of this era of Rustage where there aren't bars, which, again, it feels weird to say. But, like, the writing isn't crazy convoluted or anything like that. It's just talking about the show. This was sort of early Rustage stuff where everything was about the show and not using bars to explore the character more. We're almost out of that era because he does change that up, and when he changes it up good. He changes it up so good. But I had to show this one, especially because the hook, we are going to listen to the hook. Fable was just stupid on this.
Lead, I am the one that's in charge. Developing a medicine shop. Put him in the bullets and everybody's gonna drop. Leaving everybody feeling shot. Never gonna cut, never gonna stop. Stuck in a cycle, pieces together, rewind like a vinyl. Mission is vital, this is the final. Call me your savior, I fight for survival.
Give me one shot, and I'll take away your worth. Make it 2 shots, just to make sure that it hurts. Then it's 3 shots. Put you 6 feet in the dirt. It's all enough to make you 1 shot, and I'll take away your worth. Make it 2 shots, just to make sure that it hurts.
Hold up, this drop.
Put you 6 feet in the dirt. I'll stall till it's enough to make you fall.
Oh! yeah. Rustage had a lot of songs like this back in the day where he had the hook and then he had a drop after the hook. The one that comes to mind is his Vegeta track, which is older than this one. This is something I wish he did in his more current songs. If there's one thing I miss about old Rustage, it's having these drops after the hook that he just doesn't do anymore, which is really, really sad because I really love them. Listening to this, Yeah, it's great. It's really, really good. And I just want to showcase that off because this is a little section I miss. This is a little section I miss. Everything about like the main track he does now, the vocals are better, the delivery's better, the writing's so much better and stuff, the layering and the mix, all just better than this song, which is like 5 years old. But I miss those drops. I miss those drops on the hook. I'm just saying. And now a big jump forward to his anime villain track, One of a Kind. This is the one, and the next one I'm going to show, is where I think the writing took a big twist in terms of like actually better writing and bars and stuff. Obviously, before this, he did have some, his Data track, his All For One track, his Hashirama track, all had good written bars in it. But it's these next two where I'm just like, okay, yeah, his writing took a level up. His writing took a level up because they're really well done. If my memory serves me correctly, I might have to delete the section because I was wrong about it. But this one I had to show off because it's just really, really good. This is where we're now hearing like the mix is so much better, delivery so tight with it. This, again, what, 4 years ago? Rustage was in his bag here.
Maybe I feel like a villain. They say I'm all for one. For clip, but I don't need no medal. I father, so why she should mute in these songs.
Come on!
I'm leaving states with the killing. New season, there's more to come. Take this as part of the pin that I'm bringing. A god of this new one, my time has begun. I'm gonna bring the lead on a death note. Sell games, so our body gonna explode. Give with the nuts, turn a falsetto. Now they're giving up. Crocodile, how I let go. Never said so. Coming from the dead.
Yeah. I was right. This is where his writing, I think, took a big step up in quality. Stuff before this, again, aside from the old ones like the Hashirama and the All For One tracks, were just about the show and didn't have these sort of punches that this one does. This is where it took a level up. And yeah, I was correct thinking about it, you know. And this is like the Rustage we know now. This is what he's been doing.
Oh, now they're giving up. Crocodile, how I let go. You ever said so? Coming from the dead zone, striking my opponents, take them down like Nintendo. I'm not a snake, but I get close. Fuck a Tory and bring him my manifesto. Joker's a cubby, I take you to church. Hat like I'm Griffith, I'm making berserk. Freezer, I'm treating these vermin like dirt. Sakuna, you know I'm the king of the curse.
Yeah!
Put in the work, I'm evolving like Marians. I'll just to summon my own brothers. Look what I learn, I create new ideas and I mix it together like Show Tucker.
Yeah, this was the switch up. This was the moment. Oh yeah, I'm very happy. I've been trapped in this cycle. And then he was singing on this. We did miss his other song he was singing on, his L song from Death Note. Just because didn't think it was necessary to bring up in this video. But like Rustage rarely sings on songs, and when it does hit. It does sound good. I've been losing my mind. I don't mean to be spiteful, but I do want to hear this hook as well. But I'm one of a kind. Keep her inside when I'm scheming, yeah. Look him in the eyes when he's bleeding, yeah. I be in disguise when I'm bleeding. Armies and legions facing my demons, yeah. I can never die when I'm peeking, yeah. Let a body die, he be screaming, yeah. I gotta decide my allegiance, broken and beaten, facing my demons, yeah. Yeah. So much better with the layering. You can hear the singing harmonies in the back and how they're mixed in. It's such a good level up from, again, what Tracer track was 8 years ago. This was 4 years of work. Sounds like a long time, and it kind of is, especially when, again, Rustage was doing weekly uploads for a lot of those years. It is a lot of work, but the payoff, this is quality. This is so much higher quality than the Tracer track, then the Doomfist track, then even the Overhaul track we just listened to. It's such a good level up, and I want to showcase that with these Throwback Thursdays, that put in the time and you just do a bunch of it, you will learn to get better. And the writing here is so good. We're going to move on to the next one right now, which I also think has really, really good writing in comparison to what came before. It's good. I'm excited checking all this out again. Alright, here we are, Saber track, Excalibur, featuring Kamikat, who's also an incredible artist. But again, here is where I'm like, writing's good. Writing is different. There are, like I mentioned earlier, filler lines. Everything feels like a hit after hit after hit. And this might be one of my favorite eras of Rustage. Like, what he's doing right now, incredible. But I don't know if it's just nostalgia from back then, but this stuff really hits different for me. So we're checking out this one.
Suited up, about to start the show.
Grip it in my hands, we about to go.
Give it up, never take it slow.
Saber is the name, you already know. You already know my fight's your favorite episode. I'm striking left, I'm slicing right, I'm beating you in stereo. I break down any enemy just like the walls of Jericho. My fate a distant memory, grip the blade, it's not set in stone.
It's just little effects already. The striking left, slicing right, you can hear it pan on the headphones, which is just great. Delivery is so nice.
Left, I'm slicing right, I'm beating you in stereo. I break down any enemy just like the walls of Jericho. My fate a distant memory, grip the blade, it's not set in.
And then the playing with the delivery, grip the blade, like the way that's done, it's a level up. It's a level up, and it's so cool to hear.
Stone, I send my ops to Avalon, cause I got more blades than Babylon. Where they talk, they all just Babylon, but I cut them up, no vagabonds. I'm painting the red like the Sakura blossoms, the top of the game, I'm a paragon. I'm beating a breeze, but I won't be forgotten, no matter the foe, I'ma carry on.
And then still got that sort of signature Rustage choppy flow. The Babylon flip, it's just an improvement. It's just such an improvement. And I really hope people have not just like ended watching this video after the first 2 songs like, wow, he's just shitting on Rustage. Because no, this is the part I want to showcase. The switch in how good it becomes. The switch is so tough.
To the foe, I'ma carry on. King shit, I stay unkillable like Berserker. In this Kazuki, I ain't afraid to do murder. Witness, straight from the legends, I build with further or critical. I push further, commanding like Matthew Mercer. Be like Shiro, the traces on, I'm a hero. I take you on back to zero. The day is one, what they fear most, I'm staying strong. I got nights back in Camelot, now you're begging, you pray to God. Don't need guns, I go analog, cut more pieces than tabletops.
Again, just the setup of how the song is structured with quicker flows going into slower flows, the instrumental and how that picks up and then cuts out there. It's just his understanding of making tracks is so much better. It's so much better. And it's really impressive to go through the years, basically, of seeing old Rustage compared to, like, not as old Rustage compared to new Rustage, of, like, the growth and learning it. It's just really, really good. I do want to play this hook because Cammy crushes it.
Suited up, about to start.
This is actually also, I don't know if it's this track, but definitely around the time where Rustage mixes in his vocals with singer vocals for the hook, have them going between each other. It's a signature style he's still doing now. If you obviously checked out my recent Dr. Stone reaction, or my recent reaction to his Dr. Stone track, I says, where he does the similar thing of it's got the singing vocals and his rap vocals mixed in with the hook. It's a unique blend he does. I don't know, this probably isn't the first one he's done, but you can definitely hear it here as well.
Start the show.
Grip it in my hands, we about to go.
Give it up, never take it slow.
That back and forth.
Saber is the name, you already know.
You don't want to stay when it all goes down. When I draw my blade, then this will get loud. Master of my fate, better make it count.
About to face the fury of Excalibur.
And then the layering of the
I'ma stand my ground. I will never stray, no way, no how. Treat it like a game, then I take you out.
About to face the fury of Excalibur.
Yeah, and the layering his vocals onto singer vocals, it's just good. It's just a good blend. Okay, yeah, now we're getting into stuff where I'm super excited to showcase and talk about. Crazy. This era of Rustage 3 years ago, it's so hard to pick one to showcase. Obviously, we just did Excalibur, but his Shigaraki track, I also want to showcase to talk about. Obviously, his Gojo track, Running in Blind, is one of his most popular songs. Want to showcase that one. If we go up a bit, Protagonist 1 is great. Aizen 1 is great. Sukuna 1's great. All of these, I'm like, there are elements I want to discuss and talk about. But unfortunately, I can only pick one in this little section, and it is going to be his most popular song we're talking about next. His Alucard track. This has 23 million views on YouTube, I think, which obviously isn't as much as his Kakashi one, or I think some ciphers around it. But also on Spotify, it has 22 million streams. So 23 million views and 22 million streams. This is his most played track, just easily. That's why we've got to show it off. Obviously, the feature on this is ridiculous, but we won't get into that. We'll just be checking out Rustage's part, which goes so hard. This might be... You know what? This is probably one of my favorite Rustage songs as well. I can see why it has so many streams. This track is crazy. Like, you'll be able to hear the elements of how the instrumental and production work into his flows and delivery. The writing's really good. The playing around with the ad-libs and backing vocals. It all comes together in this track. It all comes together in this track.
dropping straight out the coffin, locked in. Guess now you're all out of options. Watchmen, I'm a dark knight, no Gotham. Decimate your regiments and tear through your squadron. Rodden, plead all your sins to father, no caution. Drown out the screens with laughter, no conscience. Vow to go down like martyrs, and I'm burning all these Shermans like the Hindenburg disaster. Gun to your head, no, there's no turning back. Dead or alive.
Pause. Just that gun to your head, but like the panning just before it. Yeah, I'm loving this. I'm loving this already. Like I've heard this song a million times before, but showcasing the different elements of it is why I'm doing this Throwback Thursday series. It's just really good. It's just really good.
Down like martyrs and I'm burning all these Shermans like the Hindenburg disaster. Gun to your head, no, there's no turning back. Dead or alive like a Schrodinger's cat. They be like 9 with a 9 in their mouth, and like water, I'm known for disposing the trash.
And then the 9 in the mouth, you hear the ad-libs as well, where he's just having fun on it. It's so... the growth is so good. The growth is so good.
You be like 9 with a 9 in their mouth, and like water, I'm known for disposing the trash. Better witness, I'm a madman. It's like Christmas when I pack mags, take a big ship and I crash land. It's like click click, then it's bang bang.
The gun in the back and cutting out the instrumental with the delivery is so nice. It's so nice. I urge anyone, pick any of your favorite Nerdcore artists. Pick any of your favorite Nerdcore artists. Go back in time. Go years back in time. Pick a track and just hear how different it is from their current stuff, because that's the only way to see growth. Again, I'm going to be doing it for a lot of artists. Fable, DPS, Schwabity, Conquest, Hallicege. I'll be doing it for a bunch of people throughout the rest of this year. But just pick one. Just pick one, go back in time and listen to their old stuff. The quality difference is so good. And I think this is the track that really showcases it for Rustage.
Ship and I crash land, it's like click click, then it's bang bang. You can understand me like I'm abstract. Hit the 21 shots like it's blackjack. Fuck the Vatican, ain't one for back chat. And I'm pale for the chest like I'm Vlad. Cannot clap back, it's not happening. I'm a monster of God like I'm Anderson. I'm smiting these heathens, no paladin, cause with the way that they fight
and
me,
then
it's
this
so
flow.
Whipping in my jackal, so you know I bring the hounds. I'm a gunning down round after round after round after round after round. Every round of the mount to the body count. I'll be leaving puddles on the battleground. Getting loud, I'll be striking on the clock like Big Ben. When in doubt, hammer up the enemy like a pitch bend. Your life is in danger, so major. The barrel is aimed like I'll feed a Zen.
I get just the high pitch voice break backing vocals there. It's just rounds it out. God, Rustage really was in his bag on this one. What was this again? 3 years ago? Rustage was really in his bag on this one. My God. And we're still going. I'm still going to showcase newer songs as well, because you can keep hearing the level up. You can just keep hearing the level up with the writing and delivery, even though this was so good. Oh, I'm having a blast doing this. I'm excited to do more of these. I'm having a blast. Okay, again, we're taking another jump forward. A lot of them recently have been anime related, because Rustage just went on a spree for this one. This one, we're checking out Spider-Man, because I think if you want to show someone what Rustage does, or like what Nerdcore is as a genre of music, this might be one of the ones you want to showcase. I think this one's like 2 years old now, so I'm getting into the very recent stuff. But this is the one you want to showcase. The way he sprinkles in all of the name drops in this track are just really, really well done and thought out. I think it's great. Obviously, Ben on the Hook is just always gorgeous, but this one is one you want to showcase for like, hey, this is what Nerdcore is, in my opinion. Obviously, everyone has tracks like that. We'll probably get into that when we do more of these videos, but for Rustage, it might be this one. Also, this beat's just beautiful.
Got 'em tangled in the web. Whoa. Taking on everything I can. Whoa. Got 'em tangled in the web. Whoa. This is a life I'm meant to live.
Yeah. I got more problems than enemies. Tie all the threads, I don't care who you send for me. I'm dripping red like it's grenadine. Life of regret, but my passion is hot like it's kerosene. Webbing freaks, I fight them 9 to 5. I'm getting green, I'm riding high tonight. My energy is lighting up the skies. I set it free, the spider's here to bite like venom seeping. They be seeing black, we let them sleep. I leave them eating sand. See, they like Pete, they wanna be the man. These boys be lost, they be like Peter Pan. Drop them, looking like a scene out of Gotham. I don't only eat, I be goblin. Getting to the green like I'm Boston. I be dropping bombs like I'm Osborne. Tombstone, put them in a cough.
All of those name drops are just really well set up, executed, and then move on. That nothing feels dragged out. Nothing feels like, wow, we're on the same thing for so long. It's such fast-paced, clever writing. And around this time too, he sort of ditches the signature choppy flow we were talking about earlier. It's still there in tracks, but this one's, I think it feels different.
them, looking like a scene out of Gotham. I don't only eat, I be goblin.
It's a lot of a slower pace.
I be dropping bombs like I'm Osborne. Tombstone, put them in a coffin. Stereo, they be chatting gas. Like my name, how this man be dashed. Moving ops like a taxi cab. Bugle boy, how my cameras flash. Back to back, I make him crash like an Apple Mac. Enter my city, my habitat. I'll be the rhythm, I'll be the beat on the streets like the backing track. What am I saying? The execution of the delivery and like the way he stresses syllables and stuff in that little section, it's just so good. It's so good. The writing gets so much better from the Doomfist track where he's just saying he's gonna kill you, or the Overhaul track where like the only bar in that first verse was spin you like a vinyl. Like the level up is so crazy to hear. Oh, I can't wait to do this for more artists, because almost everyone in the scene had a similar growth in terms of like how good their tracks get. It's really, really interesting to see. Right, we're only going to do a few more because I don't want this video going too long. First time doing this, so I don't know how long this video is going to be. I apologize if it's like half an hour, but we'll see, because I got a few more I want to showcase. Okay, we're going to check out the Mahito track now, because I think this second verse is some of the best writing Rustage has done. Everything about the second verse is just so good. It just really, really is. So we are skipping the first verse. We are skipping his singing hook, even though that's great. But this second verse is some of the tightest writing I'm being yelled at for something. 1 second. I was being yelled at by my family. I don't know where it was. So we're just getting into, again, it's the best writing Russ has done, just like, in general. This is so good.
Down, 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 I'm gonna pull you down.
Running the time on the clock, I can imagine what side that you're on. Vision of death, or I'm stitching up threads to the inch of your neck and I'm tying the knot. I'm making cry to the gods, peering the eyes of the lost, feeling the shivers of dread. I got scissor collect, every finger is pressure, that's 5 to your blood.
This whole section.
Roll the odds, I got loaded die. Seeing scar, I can't focus right. Every human has gone assuming that they could talk like it's an open mic. I make him eat the words like they don't know the lines. I'm the completed version of the prototype that added weak and worthless. When I speak is perfect, when they read my verses they gon' know the price. In the head like a targeted ad, start to collapse, curtains your last in the air. Part of the pan, ways to your castle, the sand, grass of the man. I got your life in the palms of my hands, and I started from scratch. I'm a product of the heart that you have. This deal has no perks like a marketing scam. If life has no meaning, I couldn't care less for your crimes and demands.
God, the scheme in that section is so good. If you've never like done a scheme breakdown, it's just take all the lyrics and then highlight the parts that rhyme, and you can see how good a scheme looks. And this targeted ad whole scheme in this final section is disgusting.
Weak and worthless, when I speak is perfect. When they read my verses, they gon' know the price. In the head like a targeted ad, start to collapse, curtains your last in the act. Part of the plan, ways to your castle, the sand, grass of the man. I got your life in the palms of my hands.
It's just this whole final section, some of Rustage's best writing. The schemes, the delivery, the setup of the bars is just dumb. It's just dumb. This isn't even that much older than the last track we listened to, but it's one where I'm like, I need to showcase this section for my own mental well-being, because it's really, really well done. It was hard picking a current Rustage song to showcase as the final one, but I think Avatar is the one to showcase it. Obviously, if you check out my channel and my Rustage playlist reactions, I've been reacting to him since I came back to reactions. Since his Blackbeard song, just after his album dropped. So all of those stuff I've already heard and showcased on the channel. But this one is so good. First of all, I get to gush about Hala CG, who's just an incredible artist. But this one, I think, again, shows everything with how to set up a song, the writing, the punchlines and stuff. It's just all comes together, I think, in this one. This is the one to showcase all of the years of hard work, I think, for current Rustage.
Hey, yeah, they know my name, my face. They say I raise the stakes. I got them talking even in the walls of bars and say, light up, I'm changing state. I wanna play with fate, just like the earth, you know, I'm gonna take the breath away.
You can see the bar setup and stuff is really good. Something I mentioned earlier, where it says he still sort of does, where you can hear him breathing in it. You can hear the gas just to continue the next lines. He doesn't sort of like mix it out of the track, which I just brought it up earlier. It's still funny to hear it here.
Just like the earth, now I'm gonna take their breath away. Done with hearing their offers, send them back again like I'm soccer. Agni can't be seeing who's stronger, man like Zuko talking about honor. I go do the moves that you wanna, breaking back to changing their posture. We ain't even of the same genre, you are not a part of my roster, man. They wanna move set around like pebbles, I gon' bend their medals. Iron flow gonna blow like kettles, moving blood and vessels, all getting brought down to my level. Move the ground, they tremble. I'm so fly like bison, bring the greatest from straight out the temples.
Actually, one thing I did miss doing all of this are songs where he had his very signature and iconic he used that ad lib so much for some reason in some old tracks. I realized we skipped all of them somehow. That's something I should have brought up. But yeah, the writing on this is just top tier compared to what it used to be. The growth is so good. That's why I'm doing these, to show the growth, to show someone who wants to start music that you've got to do tracks that aren't very well mixed or very well layered or even like complete as tracks with the ad-libs and stuff to get to this level eventually. That you need to go through the older stuff to get to this. It just has to happen. I can't wait to do one of these Throwback Thursdays for Hala. I cannot wait. I know she will hate it. But I'm still absolutely going to do it. Because her growth too has been incredible. We're listening to this full song just because I really like it. But yeah, I can't wait to do Hala's one for this.
My own feet, I be moving like a show piece. I got fans of me like Kiyoshi. No, I'd rather say he chose me. Keep on talking down in the library, cause the knowledge base is below me. I'll be redirecting their lightning, but don't see a spot when they show me, huh?
That's everything there felt like a bar. Everything there felt like a bar.
Up on my own feet, I be moving like a show
piece.
I got fans of me like Kiyoshi. No, I'd rather say he chose me. Keep on talking down in the library, cause the knowledge base is below me. I'll be redirecting their lightning, but don't see a spot when they show me, huh? Leave them wet like Suki. King of rock like Boomy. I'm a thing of beauty. You're more like the movie. You must be on cactus juice, cause you be moving loony. I gon' move Helvaric, move and do the thing like Julie.
Again, just the little inflections of cactus juice. That delivery inflection is just really nice.
Like the movie, you must be on cactus juice, cause you be moving loony. I gon' move Helvaric, move and do the thing like Julie. Might tie the lead, but rather show I want it. Like I'm Azula, and this track gon' be my soul's comment. Una lot converge my bars until the flow harmonic. And I gon' leave them like they yang, they lookin' frozen solid.
Great, it's just really good. I realize this track also does what seems to be the standard Rustage format now of the rap verse and then the full hook and then another shorter verse and then a shorter hook and then like this final little third bridge and then the full hook again. That seems to be a good style that he's adopted, which I really like. I'm not complaining about it. It's just something I noticed in this moment when I paused it. I was like, oh yeah, this is a style he does a lot in his current stuff.
A balance, but we're testing all our limits, and I hope with all our talents prove we're men and not statistics. From the earth we light a fire, with the elements we're gifted, and we keep on wearing masks, but there's connections in our spirits. I've regretted being timid, I'm not resting till I'm finished. Feel the air within my lungs with every breath that I've been given. It's a legacy, an image, every lesson I exhibit, cause I keep on making waves so I can tell them that I did it.
It's great. And then the backing of Rustage on this hook. As well as bringing in now the signature Maguire feature for the final hook that he always does. It's just different elements he's building up. Brilliant. Brilliant. Again, I think that one showcases current Rustage pretty damn well, aside from the videos I've already reacted to. That's all on the channel. Check that out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this different style of reaction video and format, going through the years of some of our favorite artists to see their growth, look at pivotal songs on their channel that was like switched the direction of their content and style. I think I did a pretty good job showcasing Rustage's one, but I will keep doing it for other artists. Again, Carter, Haller, DPS, like they're all on screen right now. I'll just do it for all of these guys because I think it's just really, really fun and interesting to see how they grew throughout the years. Again, I apologize if this video is formatted a little weird. First time doing it, going to be learning how to edit it and everything, but it is something I want to do. More Throwback Thursdays to come. Not every single Thursday, as I said. They take a bit longer to sort out and edit, but at least consistently, I do want to do it. Let me know in the comments who you want to see me do Throwback Thursday for. Obviously, I'll still be doing it for people like Tryhard Ninja, JT Music. I want to try and get through as many people as we can. So I hope you're interested for the journey. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all in another video. Peace.